Hey, how's it going? It's been about 2 years since I've done a video like this. Yeah, last year I did show the setups I had in the whole collection video, but they're kind of like spread out. The title is not a lie. I have about $10,000 worth of fingerboard setups. Not every single one of them is going to be professional, like top of the line parts for every single board. I have stuff ranging from stock tech decks to like one of one decks, trucks, unreleased wheels, probably unreleased decks. I don't even remember 100%, and as well as like limited edition stuff like that. When it comes to these fingerboard setups, at least the ones that I have, I came with an average of about $150 per setup. And that's from looking like your average cost of all the parts. So $45 board, $55 trucks, $45 wheels, and then like $2 grip tape, because I don't think any of these are like China tape. It's all mainly FBS, black velvet, or rip tape. And we will be going through 77 different setups. And before we proceed, this is going to be your content warning. If it upsets you that I have this many fingerboards, this many setups, this many wheels, this many trucks, I urge you, please put your mental health first. That is more important than watching a YouTube video. Take care of yourself. It's okay. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next video. If not, no hard feelings. Which, if that's the case, thank you for watching up until this point. And if you're still watching, grab a snack. Let's check these out. So for starters, we're going to start where everything all began for me, which is going to be this tech deck right here. It is a World Industries copycat graphic, I think is what it's called. This one is not 100% stock. I did keep the grip tape, did keep the bushings, did keep the trucks. However, I did put some mini ill pills on here because I do like rolling around on it, and these wheels are far better than the stock tech deck wheels, which I'll show you here in a bit. But yeah, this is where it all started for me. That is the first tech deck. Well, I mean, that's not the first tech deck. My girlfriend found another copy of that one, and then I did get another one sealed as well. So I have one that I could use, one that's going to stay pristine forever. So yeah, that's where it all started for me. Up next is going to be a stock tech deck, 100% stock. We got the terrible wheels, terrible trucks, terrible grip tape. But it does have concave. But like, look at those wheels. They're super crunchy. And yeah, this is what we used to use back in the day. Up next is going to be a slightly upgraded tech deck. This is going to be one of the wooden, I think it's the Pro Series. Expert Series, Pro Skate. I don't know what the terms are for all these. I did put some foam tape on here because the stock foam tape that it comes with, terrible. The wheels that it comes with, better than those, but still bad. I did throw some Legacy R lab wheels, and the trucks are the same. It does have the rubber bushings, which is an upgrade over those like rock hard plastic bushings. And here is the upgraded version from that one. So this one right here is going to be like their top of the line tech deck with the like BRT knockoffs. The shape of the board, I don't hate it. The stock grip tape it comes with is like, I don't know, 5mm thick. It is crazy thick grip tape. I did put some rip tape on here and some of the mega cartwheels. And like I said, like this board, I don't hate it, but they are really expensive for what they are because the stock wheels, the bearings, if I remember, are pretty good, but the wheels are extremely grippy. They feel like erasers. But I mean, if that's what you like, then more power to you. Up next is going to be one of the oldest like professional fingerboard setups that I do have. This is going to be a Homewood. This one right here, I got it in 2012. And I do have some wide trucks and Winkler wheels. I do have some rip tape on top. I used to have the foamy greatness, but that got old, very old. So I did swap out the grip and now I have the rip tape. I miss the Homewood decks. And now we're going to move on to the Berlin Wood setups because I do have quite a few Berlin Woods. If you've been following my channel for a while, you already know that I like to collect Berlin woods. So here's the main one that I use. This is going to be that skull split ply. On this one, I do have some OG XL wheels from Joycolt. These are the beach bums, and then some rip tape on top, BRT trucks. This one's a really cool one. This is an engraved Berlin wood. This shape is called the Young Rip Saw. Has the Reuben Young bat thing. I don't know. Have some rip tape on top, Black River trucks, and some, I think these are the OG shape Joycolts. I don't know the name on these ones, but they're like this really cool blue. And yeah, the engraving is really, really cool. And the shape is really fun to use. I think it's longer than the average Berlin wood, or maybe it's, nope, it's all in my head. The shape makes it, like the edges make it feel like it's longer than it is. This is going to be a really cool Berlin wood. So sometime last year, Ramon Angelo had an auction for this board. This is a board that he shaped. So it's going to have like a wider nose, wider tail. And what's special are these are the prototype trucks for the Ramon Angelo BRTs and Black River wheels. And a fresh sheet of FBS. This board, I used it for a little bit and then I hung it right up on the rack because this is a very special deck. Oh yeah, and he did sign it. And it's also, like I said earlier, it's really cool to have the prototypes of the Ramon BRTs. And here's this board right here. It is a tribute, I guess, best way to put it, of a Toy Machine graphic split ply. On this one, there are Black River trucks and some flat face. I think they're called like lava swirls. I don't remember. Just some FBS on top. Shrinking head bushings, I think is exactly what these ones are. Not 100%. But yeah, that's this setup. I thought it was really cool. I saw one of these and I looked forever to try and find one of those. Up next is going to be this Instagram split ply. This one I do have some OG Joycolts, OG shape Joycolts. This, I believe, is rip tape on the top, but like an older version of rip tape. The board, it comes together like so well with the half white, half brown wheels. Now this Berlin wood, super unique. We have the skull and crossbones engraved with the graphic under. This board, it's set up with Black River trucks. We got the mellow yellow base plates with some silver hangers, whatever. These do have the Big Daddy Z Winkler wheels, rip tape on top. I don't see many boards with the engraving on there. I mean, outside of my collection anyway. I do have quite a bit. Not with this engraving. There's different kinds of engravings, but the skull and crossbone engravings, I think it's super cool. This next board right here is going to be a Black River 7-ply. This is the Fishman graphic. This board is the first Black River board I set up when I came back to fingerboarding. I got it with that first order that I posted a very, very long time ago. We have the Street Dogs, Black River trucks, rip tape on top. This is the extra wide shape, and I do have some 32mm trucks because that's what I ordered, a bunch of 32mm trucks. And yeah, I never unset this board up because the first one I set up when I came back. We'll move on to the Beast Pants boards that I have set up. And there is this one right here, which is going to be the purple Baby Beast. I do have some Eureka trucks, some Almighty's Black River wheels. And then it's the tape that comes with the Beast, or that used to come with the Beast Pants boards. This board is really difficult to use. It's 32mm wide, 80mm long. It's super fun to mess around with, and the board is like proportionately sized. It's just like so small, it's hard to use, at least for me. I can do some tricks with it, but yeah, super difficult to use. Up next is going to be this cruiser shape. This is the OG Pool Shark. On this setup, it has Obsius trucks, XL white wheels from Joycolt, and that same tape that used to come with the Beast Pants boards. And this board, ever since it's been in my collection, I've never unset this board up. I have swapped out the trucks, but I mean, I've always had it set up. I really, really like this one. And up next is going to be the latest Beast Pants that I did set up. This is going to be that Undead Businessman or CEO, however you want to look at it. It does have the Joycolt OGXL Moonshines, dynamic trucks, FBS on top, and it is a 34mm wide ferrule. And the next boards, very, very special to me. They are my sponsor. It's going to be Famous and Savor. So yeah, I have a few of these set up. This is going to be the S&T shape. I have the purple tiger graphic. These are the Candy Gas wheels, OGXL from Joycolt, dynamic trucks, FBS on top. When I had first got it, I wasn't too sure how I was going to feel about the squared kicks, but they feel really, really nice. And it is an epic mold. It's an epic mold S&T shape. Here's another board I have set up from Famous. This is going to be the Epic Popsicle. Same thing, 34 millimeters wide, dynamic trucks, OGXL wheels from Joycolt. These are going to be the Gummy Shark colorway and FBS on top. I've been saying it for a long time that Epic 34s, hands down, my favorite shape, mold, everything. Here is a Saver graphic. This is the Saving Tree. Either way, based off the Giving Tree graphic, one of the coolest graphics in my opinion. I really like it. We have the Phoenix wheels, OGXL shape from Joycolt, dynamic trucks, FBS on top, and we have pretty much the same thing. This is the Quest graphic in pink. We have the Drink Deuce OGXL wheels from Joycolt, dynamic trucks, FBS on top. Yeah, these four, they're set up exactly the same, and that's how I like them. Up next is gonna be another one of my favorite companies. This is gonna be Milk Bottles graphic, 34 whole milk popsicle, OGXL wheels from Joycolt. These are the Frosties. And we have some Black River trucks and FBS. This is called the Extra Suave, I think, from FBS. Super unique feeling, but I don't know, feels really cool. I like it. This is another milk setup that I do have. This is the Half Biscus. It is a cruiser shape and the skim milk mold, which is going to be one of his newer molds. This one I have set up with SB trucks with some Raw Plus no-name wheels from Lab Wheels. It's super solid. Next are going to be a few catfish decks that I have set up. This is the John Coward. I never learned the name of this one right here. It is the paper graphic that came in those mystery packs that he released. When was it? Around FBCon, or maybe this is from the second wave of them. Classic 3.0 white wheels from Joycolt, Black River trucks, FBS on top with the matching catfish engraving. Here is this art show graphic that I actually bought as a complete, never took it apart because this matches so well. These are going to be some OG wheels from Joycolt. No idea what they're called. Blue Black River. These aren't even Black River trucks. What trucks are you? I don't even know, but they are Black River hangers. Matches very well. FBS on top. And this one right here is Glubtubus Weppel.
No list is complete without Glubtubus Weppel.
I actually have no idea what this graphic name is. Captain Catfish, we'll go with that. Joycolt OG shaped wheels, Black River trucks, FBS on top. Cruiser shape. It is a cruiser shape, so that's pretty unique. Up next are going to be a couple goo decks. This one right here is going to be the Audrey Goo in the Goothrax shape, higher die mold, and that's going to have like crazy high kicks, symmetrical. I did put some Black River trucks in. These are they're Joycolt OGXL wheels. These are unreleased, so we'll go with either, I don't know, they give me Monster vibes, maybe Xbox vibes. We'll go with Monsters. Here's this guy from the Heroin collab. This is going to be a super wide boy. It's the Eggzilla. Got some 36 millimeter dynamics with some XL wheels. These are going to be the glue stick colorway. And then here's one of Kem's boards from the collab with Heroin. This is the Anatomy of a Wide Boy graphic. On this one, I have some Aquaberries from Lab Wheels. They are the Legacy R shape with some Black River trucks and some 0.5 Black Cat on top. And up next is going to be this cool cruiser. It does have like a glittery graphic on the bottom ply. On this one, it is set up with Black River trucks, some Raw Plus rare whites from Lab Wheels, and then I think this is just the regular grip tape that Chems used to ship with. I think the F3. I don't remember what that one was, and I've never unset up. I have changed the wheels quite a few times, but yeah, it's always been set up with me. Up next is going to be this Flock deck. This one is this really cool split ply. I have some Raw Plus wheels from Lab. I think these are called the Poisons, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember the names exactly. They're like a bright highlighter yellow. And then we have some Black River trucks and Rip Tape on top. This next board is the Employee of the Month graphic from Joycolt. Put some Black River trucks on there because I think it's funny. Joycolt wheels, these are going to be the GDP OGXL wheels and some FBS on top. One row down and 3 more to go. How y'all holding up? Up next is going to be this dynamic deck. This is one of those new plastic decks that he started making. These ones have like really high kicks, a pretty mellow concave, and like a really good weight to it. I did put some Black River trucks. Again, I think it's hilarious, with some cartwheels. These are going to be the standard shape. Nope, those are megas. These are the big wheels. I like the big wheels. And then some FBS on top. Up next is going to be this ancient fingerboard. This is 34 millimeters wide. I can't remember the name of this graphic. I think it's the Zeus graphic. Maybe it's Poseidon. No, that's definitely Zeus. Maybe it's Hades. Look, they're all after, like all the graphics, they're after Greek gods. So whoever that is, we got the OG Crippies from Joycolt and then some random mishmash of trucks. But we do have some black velvet on top. Up next is going to be the poly deck that I have set up. This is going to be a P2 mold with the, I don't know what this is called, the Hello Kitty graphic. We have some OGXL wheels. These are the Ghost colorway from Joycolt. Some Black River trucks and FBS on top. Here is one of the newer setups that I do have. This is going to be the Gone Fishing graphic from Kali. This is the Urban mold. And on here I have the 650 Street Tans from Joycolt, OGXL shape, Black River trucks, some FBS on top. Up next is going to be this tote board. This was her first like realware graphic that she came out with. It is the Diane mold. I do have some Ill Pill, the street shaped wheels, and some China trucks with some like really nice pink bushings, and then some black velvet on top. Up next is going to be this Antidote fingerboard. I think this is called Cow Skull. We do have 3 Tangy wheels and then 1 Noir because I thought it was going to be like really cool, and as usual, I'm right. Black River trucks and the matching Antidote FBS on top. Here's a board from Gripskin. This is a Penguin split ply, 34 millimeters wide. I have some cartwheels. These are the classics, the medium ones, not the smalls, the medium ones. Black River trucks with the matching Gripskin FBS on top. I have this bridge board set up that I've never taken apart, China trucks and some Peak Denali Slim wheels, black velvet on top. I never wanted to unset this one up. It's so simple, but I think it matches like so well. Up next is going to be Peak fingerboards. This was one of those mystery scratch off Pokemon graphics that he did like a while back. I was able to pick the graphic, but you did have to shred off like that film that was over it to see the graphic. Some of the XL wheels from Joycolt. These ones, I think the original name of these ones were Cotton Candy. I'm not 100% sure. We got the Uru FB FBS on top. Up next is going to be this devised fingerboard. This is the revised mold, 34 millimeters wide. I have some purple poisons from Lab Wheels in the Legacy R shape, Black River trucks, and FBS on top. Up next is going to be a Sorry fingerboard. This is the SF2 mold. I have some white trucks, XL wheels from Joycolt. These are the Beach Bum colorway, and we have some engraved FBS on top. Which one are you? The Gripskin. It's the Gripskin FBS on top. What's really cool with this one, it is a Good Vibes collab, and if you didn't know, Good Vibes was a shop that was here in Texas, in Dallas, Texas. I mean, I guess they're still here, they're just not physical anymore, at least for now. Here is a Genius deck. This is 33 millimeters wide. I have some SB trucks, Lab vitamin wheels. I think these are the Poisons 2s, one of those maybe. I know it's the vitamin shape. And then I put some FBS on top. This is the caramel engraved FBS, not the collab, but like from the mystery pack, caramel grip tape. Up next is going to be this Moods deck. This is the Piñata graphic. Have some OG salmon wheels from Joycolt, Black River trucks, and black velvet on top. Oh yeah, and it is the 2020 mold. It's going to be the symmetrical mid-high kicks. Yeah, solid boards. And up next is going to be Made by Me. This is going to be a symmetrical shape, low kicks with a medium concave. I have some Vortex V3 trucks and some Black River Street Dog wheels in blue. and rip tape, grip tape. Up next is going to be another Texas local. This is Doom Lagoon. This is one of those Exoply boards. I don't think I've actually brought up a Texas deck maker yet. I have a few in here. So this is the first of a few Texas deck makers that I have. Doom Lagoon. Again, Exoply. So it looks really, really cool. On here I do have some caramel trucks with some cartwheels. These are the mega shape cartwheels, and it's a 35mm deck. Black velvet on top. Up next is going to be a harder wood deck. This is the Nosego collab. This graphic is called Awake. It's the classic mold, which is going to be a symmetrical shape. I have dynamic trucks, XL wheels from Joycolt in the Drink Deuce colorway with some FBS on top. Up next is going to be this Flint board. The graphics from one of the artist series, I don't remember the exact number, 34mm wide. We have some of the Nerds OGXL wheels from Joycolt, Black River trucks, and some of the matching Flint engraved FBS. Up next is going to be this Kick Flick fingerboard. I do have some Vortex V3s with some BRT hangers, Ill Pill street shaped wheels, and some FBS on top. This is again the extra suave, and this board I think is 34.4mm wide, and it's that Evan Sawyer graphic. I really like this one. Up next is going to be this awful fingerboard. This is going to be the regular mold, not the low mold, with what I'm pretty sure is my sleep paralysis demon. I thought it was really cool when I saw it. Have some classic white wheels from Joycolt, Black River trucks, and some engraved FBS on top. Next is going to be this Darkwood fingerboard. I think it's called like the Hive Mind graphic. It's been a long time since I got this one. It's like this crazy pattern on here. It looks really cool. I do have some China trucks on here with some Pyro Performance wheels. I think these wheels, they're pretty solid. They glow in the dark very, very well. And then some rip tape on top. You're not rip tape, you're black velvet. Some black velvet on top. Up next is going to be this Nope fingerboard. I do have like two different colors of BRTs. It's like the super silver base plates with the raw hangers. These are the Moon colorway from Lab Wheels, the Legacy R shape. The mold of this is the Beast mold. And then we have some of the King Kala engraved FBS on top. Up next is going to be another Texas local. Yeah, this is the second one right here. This is Hardly Golden Goods. This board 34mm wide, some Street 10s, 3.0s in the classic shape from Joycolt, Black River trucks, and engraved FBS, the King Kala one. Up next is going to be this Grow fingerboard. This one was one of the first fingerboards that he made, and then he sent it over to me to check out, and it was really, really solid. And it's crazy to see like how many people he's been collabing with. It's really cool to see that kind of growth. We have some Ill Pill wheels, Black River trucks, and Black Velvet on top. Next is going to be this double joint. The graphic is called 8-Bit Gamer. It's 34mm wide in the classic joint mold. On this one, I did set it up with dynamic trucks, the 3.0 cotton candy wheels, classic shape from Joycolt, and this has, I think it's Alexi FB. Either way, it's the engraved FBS. This one right here is a grind fingerboard. This one right here is a 1 of 1. It said, that's what it said. Like, I mean, you can't see it now because I gripped over it, but it is a 1 of 1 board. Has this really interesting wood on the bottom ply. I did put some Legacy R Lab wheels. I think these are called the Rats, with some Hex trucks and the Carrot FB engraved fingerboard from FBS. The fingerboard grip tape, engraved grip tape. Gone through a lot of decks. This is going to be my flat face setup. It is a G15. That whale graphic, when this one came out, it was really exciting. This one sold out so fast. I have some UAG trucks, some 3.0 wheels from Joycolt. Well, not 3.0 wheels. These are the wintergreens, some wintergreen classics from Joycolt. And then this one, I believe, is FBS. Pretty sure it's FBS. This board is from TP Decks. This is going to be that secret menu mold. And on here, I have some Dynamics. These are like some old Dynamics with some Black River hangers, because that's a fun way to mix it up. And then some the cartwheels, the Megas, and some finger decks engraved FBS on top. Up next is going to be the Spark Fingerboard with the Caramel Collab graphic. I do have some Vortex V3 trucks on it with some of the Diamond Glow Legacy R Lab wheels. And then we have the matching Caramel FBS. Up next is going to be one of the newer setups, which I like this setup a lot. This is going to be a Crete Doctor board. The graphic is fishbone, 34 millimeters wide. I put the Turbid Waters from Lab Wheels, Raw Shape, Obsius Trucks, and the Grip Skin engraved FBS on top. And if you couldn't tell, it does have a recycled skateboard bottom ply, which is like super cool. Up next is going to be this Mackenzie deck. Can't remember the exact name of this graphic. It's one of the monster graphics. It's the SX mold, MX, SX. Have some blue swirl ill pills, purple Obsius trucks, black velvet on top. Up next is going to be a very popular deck that I have in the collection. This is from Oldwood. I call this one the Purple Chunk. It is very, very wide. Wide boy. 2 sheets of black velvet on top. Custom caramel trucks with some Raw Plus Symbionic wheels. Symbionics wheels. Up next is going to be Vivid Wood. This is this really cool like double graphic that he did. It's the Sizzle mold with some Peak Shop trucks and some white ill pills and black velvet on top. Up next is going to be a San Antonio, so even more local than just Texas. San Antonio. I live in San Antonio. Local deck maker. This is Dead Moon Decks. On here, I do have some CNC wheels, China trucks, FBS on top. Up next is going to be this simple deck. This was the Fingerboard Connoisseur collab. It's the Mild. The Mild mold, I think is what it's called. Maybe it's sweaty. You know what? I don't remember the mold, but I do like this board. I have the Moonshines from Joy Cult in the XL shape, Black River trucks with a matching simple FBS. Here's a board that has been in my collection for a very long time. This is Yokono, and I have some Y trucks with some XL wheels from Joy Cult. These are the PBJ XL wheels, and then black velvet on top. What I really like about this one is it's engraved and a split ply, so it's like double cool. Up next is going to be this Cowply deck. This is going to be the C1 mold, or the revised C1 mold with the Joyride graphic, 33.3 millimeters, or 33.5 I think is how wide it is, with some Legacy R Juice wheels and some dynamic trucks. And we have the engraved Guai Chai FBS on top. Up next is going to be this Grom board that I got from Slush Cult. It's pretty much stock. I still have the same trucks that it came with. Nope, that's a lie. I think I messed up the trucks and I put some gold. I mean, they're still China trucks, but some gold base plates. The same bushings. These are Alu wheels. It's a company from the Philippines. The bearings, they sit in the middle of the wheel. I don't know how I feel about that. The wheels roll smooth, but yeah. We got the Bobbin Woods engraved FBS on top. Up next is going to be another board that I've had in my collection for a while. This is the Sunday Company. Got some China trucks and these triple color ill pill wheels. I think they look really cool, and some black velvet on top. Up next is going to be this Level Edges deck. Yeah, he makes decks as well. This is the Raptor mold. Some OGXL Joy Colts. These are the Candy Cane colorway with some Kraken trucks and Rip Tape on top. This is Good Vibes, like an actual Good Vibes board, not just a collab. Good Vibes board. I got it last year at USA FBL. And this one, I kept the trucks that it came with because it was sold as a complete. So I kept the trucks it came with, put some of the big streets from Ill Pills, these really cool purple swirls, and then I put the Skowood FBS on top. Skowood engraved FBS, I mean. So we made it through 70 setups so far, 7 left. Let's go. Here is a Lakewood deck. This is like this crazy bottom ply. Back in the day, it used to be called Wildwood. I don't know the exact name, but it is a split ply. I have some China trucks and some purple and white Ill Pill wheels in the street shape. with some rip tape on top. Up next is going to be the Goat Girl from Soya Skates. This is 34 millimeters wide, and it's the higher mold. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it does have Black River trucks, Ill Pill wheels in the street shape with some black velvet on top. Up next is going to be this Bonk deck. Oh, you can't see it. This Bonk deck. I do have some Black River trucks, some Ghost Glow Raw Plus wheels, and some FBS on top. Up next is a board that I got. It was thrown in as a gift when I had bought some boards from someone else. It's this Wicked Fingerboard. It came just like this. I did swap the grip tape because I don't trust gripped boards from other people. It's this really cool swordfish paper graphic, and then it has the China trucks and China wheels on it. Never left it, or like I never changed anything on it because yeah, it was a gift. Up next is going to be this twin tail deck from Truck Loops. Have some rare white Legacy R wheels from Lab Wheels, Black River trucks, and engraved FBS on top with the matching 6 gates. And I'm pretty sure you could see it, but it is a 6 gates collab graphic. Up next is going to be this Finger Industries deck. These boards are very, very good. Got this purple Blue Panther graphic, some Caramel 3.0 trucks, street shape Ill Pill wheels with, I think this is black velvet on top. Black velvet on top. Whew. And we are going to end it off with where it began for me when I came back into fingerboarding. This was the first board that I ordered. It was this Teak Complete, the Yeti graphic. We got the Prolific trucks, Apex wheels, Teak board, obviously. And right now it does have some rip tape on top. Yeah, this is a board that got me back into fingerboarding a long time ago. There you have it. 77 setups, and like I said, average about 150 bucks. So 77 times 150 is...
I don't know. I never counted. I am not really a math guy, you know?
Because I don't want to see that number. Anyways, there is a lot of companies on here. Yeah, go check them out. I'll have my Instagram down in the description below. If you made it all the way through, thank you. Thank you, thank you. You might as well subscribe and like the video. If you are currently seething at the amount of fingerboard setups that I do have.
That's too damn bad!
However, that'll do it for now. Take it easy. Have a good one.